Okay, so Zukul Ad Packs, Zukul Ad Network Ad Packs breakdown. This is okay. Now, some of you might watch this PowerPoint presentation and say, "I know all that, Jeremy." Some other people don't know it. Okay, so I just want to break it down for you. An ad pack. When you first buy an ad pack, I'm not going to go in on how you buy an ad pack because we covered that on the last hangout. Okay, so when you first buy an ad pack, you're going to earn. It's going to have zero money. Okay, the day that you buy it, zero. You won't have earned a penny on the day that you bought it. Okay, so under the earnings, on the right-hand side of the screen there, it will say $0. And this little wheel on the left-hand side of the screen will show minus 0.0%. Okay, so your ad pack will not earn any money. Now, as your ad pack goes forward and it starts to earn money, you'll see in the earnings column in your ad packs, and I'll share my screen with you a little bit later and show you where you can find all this stuff. And then on the left-hand side, you'll start to see this little wheel that turns round and the percentage will go up, okay? Now, remember, an ad pack cannot have the potential to earn any money unless the ad pack is active. And again, I'm not going to show you how to activate your ad packs. Now, where does the money come from that pays the money to your ad packs? So if I go back here, you can see like these ad packs on here have earned 7 cents each. So where does that 7 cents come from? Okay, now the first place is obvious, I think, is when people buy ad packs. So when they go out and buy a ad pack, whether it be ad pack level 1 or any one of the ad packs up to the ad pack level 10, a proportion of that money, 80% to be precise, goes back into the ad pack system. Okay, now that's how most revenue share websites work. They rely on new members coming in, and if new members don't come in, they sort of run out of money. And I'm sure you've seen this many times before, where they go down and they blame it on PP, or they blame it on some other processor. Okay, but basically they run out of members. So we have a system that's like that, that feeds the ad packs by new members coming in. 80%. So if $1 was spent, 80 cents is put back into the ad packs bank for that level, if you like. 10 cents will go to the sponsor of the person that's just spent the money, and 10 cents would go to the company. But we use that 10 cents to buy ad spots in your Zukul account, which we're going to cover that on Friday. Now, also, where does advertising money come in? Well, on Zukul Ad Network, you can buy advertising space, okay, which is up and above your ad pack. So whenever anybody buys advertising space like these banners that you can see on the screen here, a proportion of that money goes towards funding the ad packs. It's also going to be available, if you've noticed in the middle of the screen, at the moment when you log into Zukul Ad Network, there's only a video of me, but eventually, I would say in the next couple of weeks, you're going to be able to buy video advertising as well. And anybody can buy video advertising, and the money that's generated from that on Zukul Ad Network is going to be put, a proportion of that money is going to go into the ad packs, and a proportion of the money is going to go towards ad spots. Okay. Now, most advertising sites like Zukul Ad Network do this type of thing. They sell advertising on their own website. Okay. Problem is with that, if you're only showing your ads to your existing members. Now, we also, are going to have places where outside of Zukul Ad Network is on the Zukul sites. There's an easy landing page creator, which I'm going to show you in a minute. There's the blogging system that's it's almost ready in the background. There'll be banner advertising on there. There's our SMS tool that we're building. There's our URL shortener and tracking tool that we're building. There's going to be solo ads that we're going to be able to sell. There's our autoresponder that it's going to be working just like GetResponse and Aweber. It's going to be a standalone one. It's not inside Zukul. We're going to be selling that as well. We've got the banner creator, and of course we've got the Zukul app. When all of these tools, and these are just the start, okay, when all of these things are in place, which, we believe that we're going to have these ready towards the end of April, okay, stroke going into May, most of these things will be in place, and we'll be selling advertising space on those. Now, the Easy Landing Page Creator. This is a website that's owned by Zukul, and it's easylandingpagecreator.com. You can go and promote this if you wish and earn commissions from it if anybody buys. But basically, we have a page when somebody comes there, and we give them free access. So they get free access to this tool. When they start to build their landing pages and they like it, in the members area, in the section that's called My Pages, there's going to be banner advertising. Banner advertising that's fed from Zukul Ad Network. So if you bought banner advertising on Zukul Ad Network, you could have it placed on the network of sites, and one of them is going to be the Easy Landing Page Creator. And you'll also see that if somebody buys the Easy Landing Page Creator or they have a free account, they will have a button there that they can buy advertising. You know, place your banner here and they can buy advertising. And again, the money generated from these banners is going to go back into Zukul Ad Network and back into Zukul. There's also, as you scroll down the page there, so if they're inside Easy Landing Page Creator, My Pages, you see this is where they edit their pages, their landing pages that they've made. As you scroll down, again, there's banner advertising on the left and at the bottom of the screen where they actually have to come to edit their page. So they're going to see these banners on a regular basis. These are just placeholdings at the moment. As you can see, I'm just putting the guaranteed sign-ups banners there. But once this banner system is finished, and I think it's going to be done within the next week and a half, then the Easy Landing Page Creator, your banners will start to be placed inside there. Now, so what happens to my ad pack when it's paid me? Well, first off, as I said to you at the beginning of this slide, you know, when you first buy an ad pack, it doesn't earn you nothing. Okay, it doesn't earn you nothing until you activate it and you click on your 10 banners a day. And then what happens with these two, the earnings and this little wheel on the left-hand side there? Well, when the wheel gets to 100%, it will pay out to you whatever it was going to pay out depending on the ad pack. This one's paid out 120, as you can see down on the right of the screen. And the reason why, underneath your ad pack number, it will say a return, and it will give you a final figure there. You see, so this. Let me go back one. Sorry. It will show that you've got $1.20 for this one. You know, when it's finished, it's matured. You would have earned $1.20 on this particular ad pack. Okay, and that will show 100% on the left-hand side there. Now, your ad pack has paid you. You will not earn any more money from this ad pack. It's finished, okay? That ad pack is dead. It can never, ever, 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 ever in your lifetime or my lifetime or anybody else's lifetime can that particular ad pack, the one that's got this 100% here, can never earn you any more money. It's finished, okay? So what do? You need to buy a new ad pack, okay? You need to buy a new ad pack to enable you to be able to start earning again. Now, when you buy an ad pack, there's no refunds. You can't buy an ad pack and then say after a couple of days or 24 hours, I want a refund. There's no refund on ad packs. You're buying advertising space, and the minute you place your order, that advertising place that order is put into the system, and there's no refunds on it. And there's also no guarantees of earnings. If you buy an ad pack, there's no guarantee that you'll earn any money with it, okay? Now, let me escape out of that and come back to the Hangout and stop sharing my screen. So hopefully that sort of gave you an idea of how an ad pack actually works and where we're getting the revenue from to actually pay your ad pack. Now, remembering we're 20 days old. Zukul Ad Network is 20 days old. The network of sites is not in place yet, but it's going to be in place as we go towards the end of this month and as we go into April, into May. Okay, so my prediction is that by the middle of May we're going to have a lot of stuff where people can buy advertising and they're going to want to come and advertise with us. And what we're going to do first is we're going to launch the advertisers, get free people to come in and place free advertising with us. We're going to show them that our advertising works. It will get them clicks to their sites, their offers. They don't have to be in the money-making business. If you know, making money from home business, you know, we're opening our arms to any type of advertising company. And once that's ready, we should be doing some competitions to see who can bring in the most advertisers. Okay, and remember that these advertisers, you can bring them in under your personal link if you want to, because they're not affiliates. If they make an affiliate account, then you know, and you're in the rotator, that can't be done. But if they're just advertisers, you know, so if you've got McDonald's or Nike or Coca-Cola that say, yes, we want to advertise, and you bring them in, you will earn 10% commission on everything that they spend on advertising. Okay, now to start with, we're going to give them free advertising. We're going to give them a ton of free advertising, and we're going to be running, as I say, competitions. Then we're going to be running our advertising campaigns for Zukul Ad Network. Now, for those of you, I just want to touch on this. For those of you that are Zukul members, okay, that are Zukul members, will know that we've built up quite a large advertising fund, and we haven't spent much of it really. Because we've been busy doing a lot of other stuff, you know, putting in, you know, getting Zukul Ad Network up, getting the blogging system, the landing page creator, and all these other tools that I just showed you there that I talked about. We're now, once they're all ready, we're going to start advertising them. We're going to start spending money on those to get lots of eyes to them, get people to create free accounts. Your banners are going to be in there. Our advertisers' banners are going to be in there. But we're also going to be running campaigns for publishers. You know, we've already collected, I don't know how many there is, I'm not going to say thousands, I'm not going to say hundreds, but it's a big list. There's a big list that we've collected of companies or websites and blogs that we know already are publishers on other sites like Site Scout and Traffic Vance and so on. So we've collected all their information, and we'll be running a campaign to them to get them to come and, you know, be a publisher for us. Now, what does a publisher mean? It means somebody can put a piece of code that Zukul Ad Network will give them. They'll put it on their website. It will display banners. It will rotate banners. If somebody clicks on that banner, the owner of that blog will earn 70% of the, you know, the price paid for the click. Okay, so now on Friday's Hangout, on Fridays going forward, before I hand it back to Bart, on Friday's Hangout, I'm going to be covering to you what the balances mean, and I'm going to be talking to you more about Zukul and Zukul Ad Spots on Friday. Now, each Hangout that we do, that I'm on a Wednesday, a Monday, a Wednesday, and a Friday, I will be doing training to tell you what is inside Zukul Ad Network and what they mean, and also Zukul, okay? I'm going to be doing, everything's going to be just about information so that we can make sure that you understand how everything works, how you're earning your money, why you're being paid the money into different balances and all that sort of stuff, okay? So with that, I'm going to take a swig of water and I'm going to hand it back to you, Bart.